So, hello to you. I hope you're doing well. This is my first ASMR video. I've been enjoying watching ASMR videos for maybe 6 months now, after I discovered what it was and realized that I benefited from it. And so I thought I would take a crack at creating a video of my own. My name is Tina, and I'm going to be doing a cookbook ASMR video where I'll be flipping through a cookbook and looking at some recipes. I decided to do a cookbook video because they are my favorite ones to watch. When I'm trying to relax and go to bed, I love to watch people flipping through cookbooks and talking about the recipes. So I thought that you all might enjoy it. So let's get started. So this is called the Oh She Glows Cookbook. Over 100 vegan recipes to glow from the inside out by Angela Liddon. So I used to be vegan, I'm not really anymore, but I still really enjoy this cookbook, and it has some fabulous recipes in it. So let's take a look. So here are the table of contents, and I apologize if the angle on this is weird at all. This is my first time setting up a video like this, so I'll do my best trying to keep everything in focus for you guys. So here's the table of contents. Has an introduction, my natural foods pantry, where she goes through the kinds of foods that she keeps in her kitchen, my favorite kitchen tools and equipment. We have breakfast, smoothies, juice, and tea, appetizers, salads, soup, and entrees. Yum, yum. Okay. Oh, and here's some more over here. Let's look. And then we have sides, power snacks, desserts, homemade staples, and a basic cooking chart. And on this page, we can see some delicious, ripe, juicy tomatoes. So here's the introduction, and this is Angela, and I discovered her on a food blog. She has this really awesome food blog called Oh She Glows. I guess it's food and exercise and stuff like that. And she went through quite the transformation once she became vegan. So, and she's like a whole foods vegan, so she does just whole unprocessed foods, and she's really pretty. Look how pretty she is. So here's her introduction. I'm not going to read all of that, obviously. We have some yummy oranges here. Okay. And some sort of lettuce or kale, I'm not sure what. And there's Angela and her husband chopping up some vegetables there. Oh, and some yummy, yummy strawberries. Those look really good. And here she goes through her natural foods pantry. She keeps all sorts of whole grains and flours on hand, like rolled oats and almond meal, whole wheat pastry flour, buckwheat groats, all-purpose flour, and various kinds of sugars like blackstrap molasses, which is really good. My husband really likes blackstrap molasses. Brown rice syrup, organic cane sugar. And these are the kinds of fats and oils she uses, like virgin coconut oil, cold-pressed extra virgin olive oil, grapeseed oil, avocado. She uses vegan butter, and toasted sesame and flaxseed oil, and then the different salts. And I'll kind of breeze through all of these herbs and spices, different nuts and seeds like chia seeds, flax seeds. Here's a picture of various nuts and seeds here. I think we have hemp seeds on the bottom, and looks like maybe some pepitas here, some sunflower seeds, and some chia seeds up here. Okay. And then the various beans and legumes all the soy products. Okay, I'm just going to breeze through this, and so let's skip on through to the recipes because that's really the good stuff, right? There's a spiralizer there making some zucchini noodles probably. Okay, so let's look at the breakfast. Oh, and there's Angela again, isn't she pretty? Effortless vegan overnight oats. I've not tried overnight oats before, but they sound really good. So you take some rolled oats and some various things like almond milk and chia seeds and banana. And then you kind of mix it all together and leave it overnight. And I guess the milk and stuff will soften up the oats a little bit, and you can eat it the next morning, and it's super yummy. Ultimate nutty granola crust clusters. Looks very good. Sunrise scramble with roasted home fries and avocado toast. That sounds very yummy. I don't know that I've tried this particular recipe, but I've had avocado toast before, which is delicious. You just mash up avocado, put it on toast with a little salt. And I've made a tofu mash before, which is sort of like scrambled eggs. Here we have some muesli. There's some maple cinnamon, apple and pear oatmeal. Out the door chia power donuts. I've not made this recipe, but it looks really, really good and healthy for you. So some donuts with some chia seeds in it, which if you don't know what chia seeds are, they're very nutritious little seeds that you can add to baked goods. And you can also, when you put them in some sort of liquid like milk, they expand and get sort of gelatinous a little bit. But it sounds kind of weird, but it tastes really good. So you can make things like puddings out of them, and it makes something similar to like a tapioca pudding. Here's some raw buckwheat breakfast porridge. Looks super yummy. The loaded savory oatmeal and lentil bowl. Now this is one recipe that I have made, and what you do is you cook rolled oats with lentils and a vegetable broth, and then you add all kinds of toppings to it, like here's avocado and hummus, and here's Mary's some crackers, Mary's Gone crackers, and some tomatoes. And it sounds kind of weird, lentils and oats, but it's actually very, very yummy, and a really, really interesting sort of savory breakfast if you like that sort of thing. There's some flatbread. And now we'll move on to the smoothies, juice and tea. Okay, oop, there she has her Vitamix. I really want a Vitamix. Her classic green monster. So I guess she's pretty famous for these, what she calls a green monster, which is a green smoothie where you mix all sorts of greens in with like kale and other kinds of greens, and with some fruits and milks and some other things to make it really nutritious and yummy. I've not made this particular green monster, but I have made green smoothies before with kale and frozen banana and milk. You could do almond milk. Oh. Ignore my kitty. Oh, he's very curious about the camera here, so we'll see if he gets into trouble. Okay. Here's another glowing mojito green monster and a chocolate smoothie. Just looks really good. You shush, kitty. Shush, shush. Kitty, kitty. Okay, we'll skip through. My kitty's come to say hi. So it's not. Okay, kitty. You be good. He's making me laugh, which is making it kind of loud. I apologize. So here's the Flu Fighter Sunshine Smoothie. If you all like the sound of cat purring, hopefully you'll enjoy this. Morning Glory Smoothie. some rooibos tea, some yogi juice, which I don't know what's in that, cucumber, kale leaves, apple, ripe pear, and lemon juice. This cat, kitty. And some citrus tea. Okay, now we're getting into the appetizers. Okay. Oh, this looks delicious. I haven't had this. I haven't tried it, but it looks so good. The summertime cherry basil bruschetta. It's got fresh cherries and strawberries, basil leaves, mint leaves, red onion, balsamic vinegar, and some olive oil and a balsamic reduction, and you put that all in some baguette toasts. And oh, kitty. Oh, I have to get rid of him. Okay, you gotta get down, kitty. Sorry, kitty, kitty, kitty. Okay. There's some glowing strawberry mango guacamole, which looks super delicious. This looks very yummy. It's a life-affirming warm nacho dip. And of course it's vegan, so it doesn't have any actual cheese in it. But the cheese sauce is made up of cashews and carrots, nutritional yeast, lemon juice, garlic, sea salt, chili powder, onion powder, cayenne powder, and then you add some other stuff for the dip, like marinara sauce and onion and baby spinach, and then you kind of cook it all up, and it's supposed to make this very warm, gooey, sort of nacho-like dip with no cheese in it. I'm gonna skip through some of the main meals here, the salads. I'm not a big salad person, so I'm just gonna skip over the salads, even though I know they're very good for you. Okay. Oh, some soups. Okay. Oh, there's Angela again. She's very pretty. Soul-soothing African peanut stew. I've not tried this particular recipe for African peanut stew, but I have made African peanut soup before, and it's one of my favorite soups. The recipe that I've used, you take peanut butter and broth and tomatoes, I think, and sweet potato and carrots and some other things, and you kind of make a puree with it. This, of course, is chunkier and has some other things in it, but it's really good. It's a little peanutty, and then it has like the sweet potato and all the other things in it, and it's a little spicy as well, and it's one of my favorite soups. On the men, spiced red lentil kale soup. Again, I haven't tried this particular recipe, but I have made like a kale soup with tomatoes and chickpeas and stuff in it, and it's very soothing and healing. It's very good for you. And this kitty is such a troublemaker. Okay. Indian lentil cauliflower soup. It looks super yummy. Summer harvest tortilla soup. There's our 10-spice vegetable soup with cashew cream. Okay. Okay, kitty. I'm just gonna give him a little loving. Maybe a little loving will calm him down a little bit. Maybe not. Okay, kitty. Kitty, kitty. You're in so much trouble. Eat Your Greens detox soup. Cream of tomato soup with roasted Italian chickpea croutons. Okay, so now we're getting into the entrees, so this is super exciting. That's Angela and her hubby. Okay, sweet potato and black bean enchiladas with avocado, cilantro, cream sauce. Crowd-pleasing Tex-Mex casserole. Empowered noodle bowl. Two-phase Thai peanut and orange maple miso. Kitty. Hold on. Let me see if I can move him again. Come here, keep. Okay, I made this one time. I think with the Thai peanut sauce. It was very good. A veggie burger. Yum yum. Let's see. You can make a drinking game based on how many times I say yummy or yum yum in this video. And you'll be trashed by the end, I'm sure. There's a broccoli and cashew cheese quinoa burrito. I think I tried making this, and it was not quite as good as I thought it was going to be, but I think I did like it. Immunity boosting tomato sauce with mushrooms. Quick and easy chana masala. I love chana masala, and it's a very easy dish to make. It's a lentil walnut loaf. I've made a version of this before. I don't know if it was her recipe or a different recipe, but I did make it for Thanksgiving one time, and it was good. It was very good. Sort of like a meatloaf, but made with lentils and all kinds of vegetables. It's a grilled portobello burger with sun-dried tomato, kale, and pesto. So I'm not a big mushroom person. I wish that I was, because I know that you can make all sorts of really interesting recipes with mushrooms. They can substitute for burgers and things like that. And they're very good for you, but for some reason I just can't I can't take mushrooms. I don't know why. The texture's weird and the flavor's a little weird. 15-minute creamy avocado pasta. I've made this before, and it was very easy and good. Liked it. Protein power goddess bowl. This looks absolutely delicious. It has a lemon tahini goddess dressing, and then it's got lentils and spelt berries, wheat berries, olive oil, red onion, garlic, red pepper, large tomato, kale, and parsley leaves. And actually, I need to make this. This looks so good and really good for you. And yeah, so I have to make that. Enlightened miso power bowl. I think I've tried making this, and this was pretty good. It's got, I think it's quinoa? I believe it's got some quinoa in it. Yeah, quinoa and sweet potatoes. I don't like sprouts, so I think I left the sprouts out because I really hate sprouts. Luxurious tomato basil pasta. I don't think I've made this. Creamy vegetable curry looks really good. I love curry, so that looks like a winner. And portobello steak fajitas. Also looks good, although again I don't really do mushrooms. So. Here's some sides. Let's see if we can skip to some ones that I can talk about. This I've wanted to make. I haven't made it, but it looks delicious. Marinated balsamic, maple, and garlic tempeh. So I think you marinate it in a vinegar, garlic, tamari, maple syrup marinade, and then you bake it, and it looks like just like sticky and sweet and really good. So roasted Brussels sprouts with fingerling potatoes and rosemary. Cauliflower mashed potatoes with easy mushroom gravy. I've made cauliflower mashed potatoes before. You mix cauliflower in with potatoes and mash it all together because the cauliflower has sort of a mashed potato consistency once you mash it up, but it makes the mashed potatoes a little more nutritious and not quite as starchy, I don't think. Some butternut squash. Okay, here we come to snacks. And this is some really fun recipes. So she makes her own kind of granola bar called a glow bar. And it's got all sorts of good things for you in it. Some rolled oats and some like Rice Krispie cereal, hemp seeds, sunflower seeds, coconut, sesame seeds, chia seeds, ground cinnamon, sea salt, brown rice syrup, peanut butter or almond butter, vanilla extract, and non-dairy chocolate chips. And our little buddy's coming around again. We have to throw him off. He's so interested in what I'm doing here. He can't stand it. Okay, cutie. And here's her glow bar, another version of it, like a granola bar. Roasted chickpeas. I've tried making roasted chickpeas before, but whenever I make them, I can't get them to come out crispy and crunchy. They come out kind of soft. They're still good, but I imagine they should come out very crunchy. Chia pudding parfait. I've made chia pudding before. It's super delicious. It's really good. And you can make it all sorts of different ways. You basically soak chia seeds in milk, and the milk absorbs, or the chia seeds absorb the milk and get kind of like tapioca pearls almost. And then you can mix other things with it, like fruit and sweetener. Zucchini muffins. This power chia bread, which looks good but looks sort of fussy to make. I don't know if I would ever make it. Cacao crunch almond butter banana bites. I've not made this particular thing, but I have taken banana and made like a little sandwich with peanut butter and chocolate chips and put it in the freezer as a little treat. And peanut butter cookie dough bites, which looks really good. Kitty? Okay, now we get to desserts. Chilled chocolate espresso tort with toasted almond crust. Yum. Like, super yum. Seriously. Mother Nature's apple crumble. That's good if you like that sort of stuff. Raw pumpkin maple pie with baked oat crust. Looks really good. Double layer chocolate fudge cake. That looks delicious. Fresh fruit, nuts, and whipped coconut cream. My cat is chewing on the book. Don't chew on the book. No, it's not for chewing. That is not for chewing. That is for learning how to make delicious recipes. So, winter citrus salad. A fudgy mocha pudding cake. Gluten-free almond brownies. I love brownies. Looks really yummy. Homemade Yolos, so I think they're supposed to be like a version of a Rolo. And it's made with dates and peanut butter and chocolate chips and coconut oil. This cat is like chewing up my book as I'm doing this. He is in so much trouble when I'm done. You're gonna get it. You're so gonna get it. Crispy almond butter chocolate chip cookies. Yummy. And beat the heat frozen dessert pizza. So this looks really good. For the toppings, it has chocolate chips and coconut oil, roasted almond butter, maple syrup, almonds, cacao nibs, and a coconut. And since it's starting to get hot here, this would be really good to make. I might look into making this recipe. And then you come to the staples, the homemade staples, like your own. You can make your own almond milk. I've done this before, and it turns out really good. Your own mayonnaise, whipped coconut cream, which I've not tried, but it sounds really good. Cashew cream, which I've made before. Some magical chia seed jam that looks really good. I bet you can make some really good jam with chia seeds because the chia kind of becomes kind of gelatinous, like I said, and so I could probably make a really easy jam. Banana soft serve. Can't really see the title, but it says banana soft serve, which I've made before, where you just take frozen bananas and you put it in a food processor with a little bit of milk and maybe a little bit of sweetener if you'd like, and some other toppings or whatever, and it kind of makes like a soft serve ice cream, but it's just bananas, and it's a lot better than dairy ice cream. Crunchy maple cinnamon roasted almond butter. Yum. Homemade vegetable broth is a really good staple to learn how to make. And so that's actually it for this book. So Oops, sorry about that. The Oshiko's Cookbook. So I hope you enjoyed my first ASMR video. Hopefully I can make another one real soon. I don't know what kind I'll make. But if you have any suggestions or criticisms or whatever, please leave a comment. Comment on the video. And sorry about my little kitty, but maybe you enjoyed him as well. I'm sure he liked being a superstar. Thank you, and ta-ta for now.